Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. Attention all crypto investors, XRP may be poised for a massive spike just before a possible settlement value amount. There may even be a shift toward using JP Morgan's international payment services now. What exactly does that entail? If you're interested in sticking around, you should watch this video because the stats are fairly astounding. Please, before anything else, subscribe to the channel, enable notifications, and hit the like button. You won't want to miss a thing happening in the Bitcoin space, so be sure to click on everything. Alright, then, let's go right in. Once again, we extend a warm welcome to all of you. Finally, tomorrow, the 6th of May, could be the day that XRP receives its settlement. After what seems like an eternity, Brad and Gary could finally reach an agreement on how much, if any, XRP should pay. Now, in less than 24 hours, we could have a decision on what happens next. My opinion? This is going to take longer than expected, in my opinion. That is merely my own opinion. There has been complete silence, so far as we are aware. Pictures of Brad and Gary as well as Stuart's older T have surfaced on crypto Twitter, adding fuel to the fire of the many storylines currently being created. Not to mention Brad in New York, none of which seems to be current and everything seems to be from way back when. Brad is not one to take risks. Take a peek. Is it possible? Yes. Is it going to work? In my humble view? I hope not, but if an arrangement is reached for less than $10 million, we can all put this behind us. Now Brad Garlinghouse has been rather outspoken about his belief that XRP is not a security. He initially shared his thoughts during the Las Vegas event, stating that anyone who doubts Ripple is not fully committed to XRP. It seems like he's not getting it. They're completely bewildered, we're fully committed. During that event in Las Vegas, Brad Garlin, who we are fully devoted to, gave his opinion on the future of XRP and Ripple. In addition to his firm conviction that Ethereum is not a security, he has heard two major claims recently, one from Brad Garland's house and the other from the probable court case settlement that might be announced very soon. The way you envision XRP's future is fascinating. Assuming the best-case scenario, that is, that it is not classified as a security and the settlement is less than $10 million, we can begin to consider the absolute future and the potential of the Ripple and XRP token. So, many people share their predictions for the future of XRP or discuss cross-border payments. This narrative you're seeing on your screen right now is all about cross-border payments, and we already know that some of these huge partnerships, such as Holdmatica, are backed by things like Bank of America, HSBC, and many more. The payment system gives you a sense of where XRP is going to need to go, and to facilitate it, there needs to be trillions of dollars per day. To give you an idea, think about the Bank of England as an example. There are roughly $250 trillion in cross-border payments. This is, of course, assuming the best possible outcomes. Even though these are only hypotheticals based on possible outcomes, when you ask around, you'll find that this is the end goal that many people have in mind. And this tells us the price of XRP that would be required to enable the trillions of dollars worth of cross-border payments. For instance, if we wanted to enable cross-border payments for $1 trillion, we'd need $100 with a $10 billion supply of XRP. Obviously, it scales with the quantity and, in the end, the cost per transaction to make that possible. This is significant because if we were to consider the most extreme scenarios, such as a price of $2,500 per XRP and 8 billion tokens needed to achieve $20 trillion in daily volume, you can begin to grasp the magnitude of what we can achieve. It's obvious that a price of $2,500 per XRP right now would be ridiculous, but lowering the supply and eventually connecting all of these, which, in my opinion, is right on the brink of the settlement from the XRP SEC case, would be necessary. What is the value of this? If you look at the price of XRP, I think everyone is waiting to see what the terms and conditions are and what the final product looks like. Our current range is 50 to 91 cents, and we are maintaining our above-the-bar support level of 5,227, which we have maintained for a considerable amount of time. right now. As we've been discussing, MACD is beginning to trend well to the upward, but overall, things are still looking pretty good right now. Looking at the Bitcoin chart, Bitcoin is holding strong at the 236 Fibonacci level and has already had a retest, so we may be at a fascinating crossroads as XRP begins to move upwards, providing very positive sentiment. In the past few days, we have seen a continuation of this trend, with a bounce at the 5233 line and now this upward bounce. The 50-day simple moving average is coming down, too. So failing anything drastic out there on the market for digital currencies, there is a general consensus that a bull market is imminent, and everything points to a solid gain. I believe XRP is taking a cautious approach with this settlement, but I'm always interested in hearing your perspectives. Regarding the settlement value, what are your thoughts on these two questions? Furthermore, what is your optimistic pricing forecast? In regards to XRP, will you be subscribing to $100? What do you think about $599? Who pays for which services? The intriguing part is that. By the way, I saw this earlier, but if you check out the Brad Garland House Twitter page, you'll see that crypto Twitter can be very wild at times. It is out there, you know. However, if you subscribe, you'll find yourself engrossed in a narrative that is both insane and hilarious. Many individuals predicted a price of $590 for Brad Garland's house, thus he is following 589 people. $9, what does this mean for XRP? You have no idea. Well, that concludes our video. Your support in the form of a like and a subscription would mean the world to me. Muchas gracias, depart.